is Black Lives Matter important for the US right now and in the world?
Black Lives Matter is our call to action. It is a tool to reimagine a world where Black people are free to exist, free to live. It is a tool for our allies to show up differently for us.
How did the movement Black Lives Matter actually begin?
Black Lives Matter started actually in 2013 as a national organizing project after George Zimmerman was acquitted in the murder of Trayvon Martin. My name is Alicia Garza, and I'm one of the co-founders of Black Lives Matter. To say all lives matter in response to Black people saying that Black Lives Matter, it's actually saying that Black lives don't matter. What's important for you to know is that it's only a threat to you if you believe that Black people should be inferior, if you believe that Black people are living in the conditions that they are because of their own choices and decisions. We are not just a movement that is focused on police violence and police brutality.
Black Lives Matter. Now, when I learned about Black Lives Matter a few years ago, I just remember having a conversation with some colleagues and some friends of mine. And the conversation said, hey, look, Miss J, Georgiana Annie, that's what they call me. This organization is really about police brutality. It's really about the Black man feeling attacked by the police. I said, all right, now I'm not a Black man, so I've never been, had any issues involving the police. I'm not gonna lie to you, I ignored it and lived my life because that's what you do. You just continue to live your life. George Floyd murder, because to me that was a murder, made me sort of went ahead and did some research into Black Lives Matter, because what was going on politically involving the riots was unbelievable to see. We're talking about Black establishments are being burnt to the ground. People who work sometimes years to get a business together, burnt to the ground in the name of Black lives. This is woo. What is going on here?
What is going on here? What is going on here?
When I don't see Black Lives Matter heading down to those communities where almost every day there's somebody getting shot and murdered, you don't see Black lives hanging around there. We all know what happens over the summer in these neighborhoods. You don't see Black Lives Matter marching in those neighborhoods. So I said, okay, what are they marching for? What are they protesting about if you're not advocating for the lives of Black people? This is interesting. I took it upon myself and I went ahead and I read their manifesto. An alarm went off in my head. The first thing that triggered out to me was the fact that they want to dismantle the nuclear family. I said, what? They want to do what?
Oh, hell no!
Now, this organization is run by 3 Black women. And I'm like, wait a minute. You got 3 Black women. I know they got Black daddies and mommies. And they want to dismantle the nuclear family structure for Black people. What kind of nonsense is this? So I'm like, wait a minute, something is not adding up here. Because why would you want to dismantle an establishment like the nuclear family that's so needed in our communities? It's madness to me. I can't tell you how many times I've had students said to me, oh, Miss J, my father called me from prison this weekend. Oh, Miss J, my father sent me a letter from prison. oh, Miss J, I don't even know who my father is. I've had kids who actually told me that. I don't know who my daddy is. I've had kids who've said to me they have only seen their fathers once. Now, you would think if you're an organization that's about preserving Black lives, that you would talk about why it's important to have Black fathers in the home. Now, as a teacher over the years, when you have things like back to school night and report card night, and we see those mothers and fathers walking together as a team, we're like, oh, this is nice. Look at this, mom and dad. That's what I'm talking about. Because I know if that child has a problem, I'm going to go, Daddy, we got to talk. And the kid go, get kind of nervous, right? But guess what? When I talk to Daddy, 9 times out of 10, that problem is dealt with. Now, I'm not saying the child don't come back and start some issues, because trust me, some of them do. But I mention their fathers, and it's being dealt with. Especially if Daddy is in their life, it's definitely being dealt with. So to have an organization that talks about dismantling that, and these are 3 Black women, what the heck? I mean, don't make any kind of sense to me. What I've seen as an educator is when you walk in with those single moms and they don't know how to control their sons. They don't know what to do, begging for help. I don't know what to do with my son. He's not listening to me. I've done everything I can, and my son just not listening to me. I don't know what to do.
Okay, then what? Then you're not listening to me. Then you're not listening to me. But that you cannot. No, you're not listening to me. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Listen to me. No.
I can't tell you how often those conversations go on between teachers and single mothers walking into that door talking to you on report card night. Black Lives Matter. Whoa. Are you guys really about Black lives? Because some of those same children end up on the street with a gun killing other Black people. And we've seen this countless times. But you want to dismantle the nuclear family. Now, I get it. All family comes in different shapes and sizes. I understand that. But for you to say something like that, when these children need a family structure, with a daddy in the home, setting things straight, as father's supposed to do, come on now, ladies. Get it together. Get it together. What are y'all doing?